Well, after 5 years of formal discussions, leaders here in Chautauqua County, they're back to the drawing board after failing to secure a reliable funding source to help manage Chautauqua Lake's health. Our Bronson Rasmussen joins us live in the newsroom with more on what lawmakers are saying about the watershed. Bronson?
Justin, last week the Chautauqua Lake Protection and Rehabilitation Agency shot down a proposal that would have recommended the creation of a new lake district, which could have created a tax to help secure funding for management efforts, like cutting lake weeds and combating harmful algae blooms. Chautauqua Town Supervisor Don Emhart proposed a motion to scrap the recommendation, believing it would not pass a formal vote within Chautauqua County's legislature. This presents a new problem, however, where funding for lake stabilization would come from.
Being on the Lake Alliance also, I realize we need about $3.5 million a year. Maybe somebody else can come up with a better idea on where this $3.5 million is going to come from. But this wasn't going to pass, so it's a good time to say enough's enough.
While the advisory committee has been dissolved, ideas remain.
A fee for boat uses. People that are going to put their boats in the waters that we're working to protect and to keep nice, they're going to pay a fee to register their boat, just like my husband does when he goes up north with his snowmobile.
One thing is apparent: something must be done.
Since I became a legislator, I became much more concerned about what was going on and not going on in the lake, because two of my two towns border the lake, and the continual frustration from people not being able to do as much as they needed to do. The Chautauqua Lake Association is a perfect example of that. And the frustration of the property owners about the condition of the lake. They wanted more done.
As for what comes next for lake protection, that is uncertain.
I will report to the legislature that the Lake Protection and Rehabilitation Agency's recommendation is not to create a district.
Okay, and then what's next for lake protection?
I don't know.
While there was no countywide district formed to raise funding, municipalities around the lakefront do have the authority to create their own individual lake protection rehabilitation districts. Live in the newsroom, Bronson Rasmussen, WNY News Now.